Okay, I don't want to get political, but in Turkey, we're not that...
Mumbai is the metropolitan city representing
I know
West
Mumbai too,
India
but from the
and
movies.
South India.
Hello everyone, and this is Jasmine from Just Like That. I hope you've been having a nice week, a nice day, and I hope life's been treating you well. Today we will be watching Introduction to Indian Cultural Heritage together. I hope you will have fun. So let's jump into it. Actually, before we jump into it, I just want to say that I'm so very fascinated by Indian culture. I don't know that much about it, but from what I've seen in the movies and what I read from the books, I didn't read that many books. It's just about religions and stuff. I have a book on religions of the world, and I have always been fascinated by the variety of gods in many different cultures and how they kind of correspond to each other in different cultures. I am very excited to see what this video is all about. And that's all. Let's continue.
Hello friends, welcome to the Exam Bin's General Awareness Learning Series. In this series of videos, we'll be knowing the importance of culture and its brief overlook. In the first session, we'll be knowing gist of everything.
Okay.
All of these topics will be covered in the upcoming videos. Comment which one you want to see first in the series of videos. In India, more than 1.3 billion people
Wow.
live.
That's a lot. It's a
India is the
crowded
land
place.
of many cultural livings. Unity
That I
through
knew.
diversity is the main attraction to India
This is kind of like an Ottoman
by
Empire.
many of the foreign countries. Like United States, India is also a federal union where almost all of its states carries different languages.
That is kind
different
of
cultural
amazing. I mean, within a single country, I mean, it's a very big country, but it's a single country. No matter what, they have so many different religions and languages, and still you guys manage to find that common ground. Okay, I don't want to get political, but in Turkey, we're not that understanding towards each other. We love guests, but when it comes to each other, different opinions, blah, 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 people tend to get tense.
identities. Indian civilization is very ancient.
I know that.
The
This is why
Indus
I
Valley
am
civilization
interested by it.
was one of the first civilizations on earth. The Vedic period was a time in Indian history when the Hindu religion and caste system began in India. Mughal Empire was the last and strongest Islamic empire in India. So because of this unity through diversity and different cultural identities only, India is known as a subcontinent within Asian continent.
Wow.
So here we see India in people with different clothing, people with different religions,
Your
people
fashion
with different
sense,
food habits, people with different celebrations,
it's just,
people living in different localities like urban, semi-urban, or rural. So this
okay, I love how rural looks, but it's probably a tough lifestyle. What was I going to say is that I love your fashion. I mean, it's not my style. I probably wouldn't wear a sari on the street, but the colors, the brightness of the colors, and the patterns, everything is so cheerful, so colorful. I don't know how you guys get to be this cheerful. I can't imagine myself like that. It's just, as you can see, one single color over there and one single color over there. That's all.
This is how people carries or live in different localities. So India is also mainly classified into four major sections, four major parts.
Okay.
The one is North India, the major
I know
city
New
in
Delhi.
North India is New Delhi,
Delhi.
and the Eastern India, the metropolitan city in Eastern India is Kolkata.
I didn't know that
Western
one.
India, Mumbai is the metropolitan city representing
I know
Western
Mumbai
India,
too, but from the
and
movies.
South India, Chennai represents South India as a metropolitan city. Indian people across the nation eat different foods as per their geographical availability.
I'm not very open-minded when it comes to food,
prefer to eat
but these look very
wheat
delicious.
And South Indian foods always carries rice. So all over the India, vegetables are available. People take seafood. Meat also taken by people. But however, cows are considered sacred by Hindus, many of whom are vegetarian. So all of India, you can see masala spices, people drinking tea and coffee. And next, we will see about religion.
Yes.
Religion in India is characterized by a diversity of religious beliefs and practices. The Indian subcontinent is the birthplace of 4 of the world's major religions, namely Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism. With the people coming and settling from foreign, India is also now includes majority of the people living in India following Christianity and Islam also. Next we will see about some major facts about the Indian important historical monument.
I'm disappointed. I was hoping he would get into more depth facts about religions of India. I mean, like Hinduism and Buddhism. I'm very interested by those. Okay, let's just continue.
India is home to many historical monuments, Mughals and the South Indian kings, and prior to that, those Hindu kings have built so many monuments.
I love the structure of the buildings and the variety of them.
To mention are Taj Mahal, Brihadishwara Temple in Tanjore, Mysore Palace,
what was it,
Harmandir Sahib, Ajanta Ellora Caves, Mahabalipuram.
It's amazing. I wish I could see them.
We will see all about these in a separate video. Next comes is music.
I'm sorry,
Traditional
I have to
music.
process this first. The structures are so fascinating. I'm gonna take it a little back here because I want to see them again. These staircases, Mughals and Sultan Indian kings.
And the South Indian kings, and prior to that, those Hindu kings have built so many monuments across India, and the important ones to mention are Taj Mahal.
Yeah, I know Taj Mahal.
Brihadishwara Temple.
Brihadishwara
in Tanjore,
Temple,
Mysore
it's
Palace,
amazing.
Harmandir Sahib, Ajanta Ellora Caves,
Ajanta Ellora Caves.
Mahabalipuram, Khajuraho.
I love
And the
them.
list is a long.
Oh my god, I have to
We will
see them.
all about these in a separate video.
Okay, all my life I wanted to go to Egypt, and now I have to come to India too. I don't know when I can manage that, but yeah.
Next comes is music. Traditional
Okay.
music.
I know nothing about it.
Hindustani and Carnatic are popularly known traditional music of India. Hindustani means classical music of North India. Carnatic means classical music of South India. Melody, drone, tala are some of the traditional elements of Indian music. String, wind, percussion are some of the most commonly used instruments in Indian music. The next comes is dances, traditional dances of India.
Yeah, I saw many of them.
Dance is an
You guys
ancient,
love to
celebrated
put
cultural
music
tradition
and dances
India.
in your movies.
Folk dances abound all across the country, and huge crowds of people can be found dancing at festivals and weddings. Dance and song features heavily in Indian cinema also. So you can see the Mollywood,
Yeah.
Kollywood, Bollywood, and
That I know.
you see songs that feature dances. Indian dance draw its roots from 6 of the most important classical dance forms. They are Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, Kathak, Manipuri, Kuchipudi, Odissi. Again, we will see all about these things in separate video. There are many other cultural traditions exist in India that everyone should know,
I would like to know more about them.
especially those who are preparing for competitive examinations. We'll be seeing all these in our upcoming videos.
Okay.
Comment your favorite topic on all these things. Either you want dance as a first video, you want cultural traditions like music or historic monuments as a first video, different kind of foods. There are many topics coming in this series. Hit the subscribe button to get the latest update from Exam Bench channel. Goodbye.
Wow. I most definitely didn't know you guys had so beautiful, so greatly built buildings. I really don't know what to say. It's just, I can find the right words to say right now. It's just amazing. Okay, let's just sum it up. what's my take on this video? The dances and the music, it depends actually. When I saw them generally in movies, and when they are put in the correct places, it is so catching. But when it's used too much, then it somehow makes me bored. I have to be honest. I don't feel bored all the time. Sometimes it just fits into the movie so perfectly that I am captivated by it, but it's not always like that. Other than that, food, I'm not very open-minded when it comes to food, but you guys know how to use your spices. That's what I know. I would love to try some of the foods you guys have culturally, your culture's foods. And what else? Religions. Okay. I can find anything to say about it. I am so into Hinduism and Buddhism. Once I tried what was called a Buddhist fasting, which is basically like for 40 days, you eat in very small amounts, and you don't eat any animal products or meat at all, and you have to stay away from technological stuff like your phone, television, and stuff like that. And you have to talk in, like, you shouldn't talk that much. You should, like, shut up. Not shut up. You shouldn't talk as much as you normally do, basically. It was amazing. I felt it kind of purify my soul. I don't know if you guys believe in soul, but it was a nice experience. I am very into it, and I hope to see more of them, more details about them in the video, but I couldn't see. But maybe in the following ones we can see more about them. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to leave a comment or a like. Give a like to us, please. And maybe if you wanted to, you could subscribe to the channel. Bye bye. I hope you liked the video.